Sorry, this is sort of like part two to the last video I just did, but I'm glad I kind of went off on a tangent because I just went back a few pages looking for something else that I was talking about, and it went to this, and it tells you the books of the Apocrypha, and then it tells you the books of the Pseudepigrapha right here, and I'll read them to you. It says Tobit, Judith, Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, Wisdom of Solomon, Baruch. Baruch was the guy that was with Jeremiah, his scribe. So why would you not put that in? First and Second Maccabees, First Esdras, Second Esdras, the Epistle of Jeremiah, the Prayer of Manasseh, additions to Esther, and additions to Daniel. So then you come over here, it tells you when they were supposedly like written. Then it says Pseudepigrapha, Enoch, the letters of Aristeas, the Book of Jubilees, the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, which is every single one of Jacob's children. And each of them had a testament that we don't read. Third Maccabees, Fourth Maccabees, which is the history of Israel when all the abominations and things were set up and they killed almost all the Israelites, and they had to Judas Maccabees had to like run into the woods with his family. It was nuts, and all that stuff is the history of Israel, and we don't have that stuff. The Sibylline Oracles, the Psalms of Solomon, the Book of Adam and Eve, the Lives of the Prophets, the Assumption of Moses, Second Baruch, the Ascension of Isaiah. We really should have at least give credence to the ascension of Isaiah, because that story tells you that he was cut in half. It tells you that he went and saw like heaven, all the things that he saw in heaven. He saw Jesus come down from his throne like with God in heaven. God told him, go down through the 7 layers of heaven, transform yourself into the different, like, as you come down through the different layers of heaven, because we're in an enclosed dome, which Bill Nye the Science Guy even says it, even though he's a globe earther. You have to go out of our firmament, which is what the waters of heaven are right above. That's why the sky is blue. And so that's what Nimrod was trying to pierce by creating a dome. That's why you can't leave this. They're pissed they can't leave this earth. So they pretend like they're aliens from outer space, but really they're just from the ocean, because that's where the demons live, which tells you that in the Testament of Solomon. So they're going to pretend like they're coming from outer space when they're really coming from the ocean, but you're not out in the ocean, so you don't realize they came out like 2 miles out, come up over and come down above like all the major cities like New York, like in Independence Day. It's so stupid. People are just so thick that they go out and like take something in 5 seconds because the government says to. They're going to believe that there's aliens too, because they have holographic capabilities, like, because these people can transform, like it says it in the Bible. So they're going to be like, oh yeah, they're aliens, yeah, they're sure they are. And so Ascension of Isaiah, Jesus comes down through the different levels of heaven and goes into Mary's stomach. That story is in the Ascension of Isaiah. We don't even read it. People are ridiculous.